Most people will watch this video and do nothing. They'll feel something for about 3 minutes. Maybe nod their head, maybe even save it, and then they'll go right back to the same routine, the same excuses, the same version of themselves they've been complaining about for years. But some of you are going to let this be the moment everything changes. This one is for those people. Let me ask you something real. How long have you been waiting? Waiting to start, waiting to feel ready, waiting for the right moment, the right motivation, the right sign from the universe that it's finally time to move. I'll tell you what that feeling is. That's not patience. That's fear wearing a disguise. And the scariest discipline, the one nobody wants to talk about, is the discipline of doing the hard thing before you feel like it, before the motivation comes, before you're ready, before you can see the full picture. Because here's the brutal truth most people never accept. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. You've been waiting to feel it before you move. But the feeling only comes after you move. You've had it backwards this whole time. There is a moment, and most people walk right past it without realizing what it was. A moment where something inside you whispers, enough. Not loud, not dramatic. Just quiet, certain, final. Enough complaining. Enough scrolling. Enough watching other people build the life I said I wanted. That moment is the turning point. And it doesn't come from a YouTube video. It doesn't come from a book or a podcast or a motivational speaker. It comes from you. From the part of you that still believes, even after every failed attempt, every broken promise to yourself, every morning you hit snooze, it still believes you are capable of more. That part of you is right, but belief alone is cheap. Everybody believes. The question is, what are you willing to do when it's hard? When nobody's watching? When there's no applause and no reward and just you, alone, deciding who you are. That's where discipline lives. And that's where most people quit. I want you to understand something. The people you admire, the ones who seem unstoppable, who wake up early, who stay consistent, who keep going when everything says stop, they are not wired differently than you. They just made a decision you haven't made yet. They decided that the pain of discipline is lighter than the pain of regret. They decided that discomfort today is an investment, not a punishment. They decided that who they become on the other side of hard is worth everything the hard costs them. You can make that same decision. Right now. Today. Not Monday. Not January. Not when things calm down. Now. Because the version of you that's capable of everything you dream about, they're not waiting for perfect conditions. They're built inside the imperfect ones. Inside the 5 a.m. alarm. Inside the rejection. Inside the day you wanted to quit but didn't. That's where they're forged. So here's what I need you to do. Not tomorrow. Right now, after this video ends. Pick one thing you've been avoiding. One hard thing you keep pushing back. And do the first step. Just the first step. Not the whole journey, just the first step. Because that step, that single, scary, uncomfortable step, that is your turning point. Every person who ever changed their life started exactly where you are right now. The only difference between them and the version of you still waiting? They moved. Now it's your turn. If this reached you, share it with one person who needs to hear it today. Drop in the comments what's the one thing you're committing to right now. I'll be reading. Let's go.